Can we say that they're back in the market for fundraisers, or is it essentially more about a confidence-building measure?
Oh, so, we can look in two ways. One is like restoring confidence, which they kind of eroded after Hindenburg report. And second thing is like, now they're winning confidence from investors as well. If you recall, they had already tied up funding for their data centers, and they have also managed to get high profile, lenders or financiers for their Adani green hydrogen product, which is held by Adani New Industries Limited, Anil, the company's name, and they are also in works of like some more funding. So, which in other words, we can say that investors are now getting comfortable, lenders are getting more comfortable, and Adani Group is now leveraging that kind of a comfort, and they are trying to get some fundings. And what we're picking up is this will be in small lots. This 150 billion rupees will be in small lots, and most of them would be listed, and there will be a mix of listed and unlisted bonds, rupee market, and they are trying to leverage or cash in on rather the sentiments which is prevailing at this point of time.
Sanjay, fantastic results from Adani Green Energy. Profit jumped 50%.
Oh, in fact, they have, in various calls, they have said that, the investors' confidence will come back because they are awaiting a bumper results. And Adani Green Energy is like a classic example for that 50% increase, in sales, which has helped. And the chairman, Gautam Adani, has also clarified that they are building one of the largest renewable plant right in the middle of the desert, Kavda Desert in India. And he has also said that he will be the largest, solar renewable company in India and in the world. That is what they're trying. But investors are also very keenly looking at today's results. As you rightly pointed out, today Adani Total Gas would be reporting its earnings, and investors keenly watching whether there will be any commentary on further investment by Total Gas into the company. So investors are keenly waiting for these results and further earnings from the Adani Group stable.
Now, we do have, like, for instance, Adani New Industries. They managed to raise money, so it is there to be had, and there is confidence among some of these big financial institutions for the group.
Yeah, so it is actually endorsing kind of confidence in the group. But to put things into perspective, regarding this green hydrogen product, they don't need such kind of a capital at the initial stage. So they need some initial working capital which they've already tied up, and they would need a strategic investor in future stages. Initial stages, they want some project finance, trade finance, which they would be getting. They've already tied up, like data center. So some big names, big financiers, big financial organizations have already lent their name to this kind of financing arrangement, which is giving kind of a boost, and this will also give some impetus to seek for a strategic investor. For that matter, Total Gas had immense interest in picking a stake, and which got slightly distracted after the Hindenburg report. So we could see these kind of strategic initiatives, investors initiatives, and fundraising in the market in coming days.